We on? All right. Well, we're live. If you're watching this and you're watching it before tomorrow, or if you're watching it, after Friday, I want to immediately tell you that if you're watching it after Friday, 10/13, then the Ducati and the Goldwing have already been given away. And if you're watching it before then, you can still buy tickets. Link down below. That happens all the time. We put these live streams out, and then afterwards, it'll be like 3 days later, and someone's like, "How do I enter?" I'm like, Chief, I don't know how to tell you this, but it's not happening. How's everybody doing? What's up? Welcome to a live stream on the Shade Tree Surgeon channel. We haven't done one of these in a hot minute. Even though we do live stream all the time, which is one of my favorite things to do. But we are giving away the Ducati, the Pasta Rocket, Chad Tree Surgeon's favorite motorcycle. Now, the thing about this bike is, there's a lot of different stuff about it on the channel. A lot of people, when I say Chad Tree Surgeon, they might not be knowing what I'm talking about. But when I first bought the bike, I did this series of skits where I transformed myself, where I morphed into an alternate reality version of Shade Tree Surgeon, wearing with some little shirts with little alligators on them.
There's actually multiple versions of Shade Tree Surgeon, not just one.
Yeah, no,
So
there's tons, dude. There's Naked Justice. How many of y'all out there know about Naked Justice? Okay, Naked Justice was a good one.
I didn't know they were all named.
They all have names. Yes.
Your
They're not
alter
all.
egos?
Yeah, they're not all named like a variation of Shade Tree Surgeon either. Some of them have like whole ass other names. Lacoste, that's it.
Lacoste, yeah. Feels so good it should cost.
So
Got an alligator, I ain't talking Lacoste.
So that's a Shay with the bars as always. So this alternate version of Shade Tree Surgeon, Chad Tree Surgeon, wore a Lacoste shirt, a pink sweater around his neck, some high and tight khaki shorts, and then of course Docker's boat shoes. The whole fit really. He had a girlfriend named Bunny, who was quite friendly and nice, and it was a nice bunny. That's just a nickname, for Banicula, who also was the star of a children's young adult fan fiction about vampire rabbits. Anyway, that's a whole different story and a different alternate Shade Tree Surgeon even. So Chad Tree Surgeon existed after I bought the Ducati, and I bought the Ducati because I had wrecked my Rocket 3, and I was I did a complete frame off, engine off. It's hard to you say frame off restoration. It is a frame off. The frame on a Rocket 3 is like 2.5 feet long. It's just like a little piece of metal. It's all engine, and then just like everything just bolts to the engine. It's kind of funny. And so that took got close to 2 years, 2.5 years to do that. Shit takes time. Like everyone's like, "Where's Barf Party?" It takes time. And then in the meantime, I was riding the FXR around everywhere. But I was in a transitional period of my life. I had bought a house, which I no longer own. But I had bought a house, and I had things were going well for me, and I just was feeling like such an adult. This was 6-7 years ago or something I'm not sure how long ago it was. And I was just feeling like such an adult, and I was like, I need to get like a grown-up bike, like a nice motorcycle. And so the Ducati came up, and I'd always wanted one. I always thought the Multistrada was always my favorite looking adventure bike. I thought they were so cool looking compared to every other adventure bike. Which I don't know how familiar you are with the way adventure bikes look, Shay, but it was always my favorite one.
I feel like the only adventure bike, when I think of adventure bikes, I think of that BMW I test rode at Burt's.
Yeah, they're usually like that.
That's the frame or the size that I'm thinking of.
Is there any way I can control the background?
No.
No? Okay. Well, it's hard for me to tell you what to look up.
Sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, there's a lot of different styles of adventure bikes. You will have to imagine them in your head. But the Ducati Multistrada was always my favorite. And so one came up, and it was the right price, and I got a really screaming deal on it. I got such a good deal on it that it's only worth like right now, I think like a couple $1,000s less than I actually paid for it. I paid $9,000 for it. And I don't know. Someone look up how much is a 2014 Ducati Multistrada worth with 15,000 miles on it. You know, and Blue Book is what Blue Book is, but what people are actually paying for. I'm talking about like Facebook
V4
Marketplace.
or V2?
Well, they didn't have a V4 in 2014.
So it's a V2. Yeah. So it's about 15,000.
Nah, it ain't worth that much.
Average retail's 13.
For 2015? Or 14?
All right.
Or it might be a 15. I forget.
All right, 14. 9. It says 9 to 19.
If you can get $10,000 for 2014 Ducati Multistrada, good fucking luck.
Okay, let's see.
I would say it's probably worth about $7,500, like on the high end.
Yeah. Okay. So Kelly Blue Book says 6,600 for that.
There you go. That's more likely. So I mean, it's still, like I said, I paid $9,000 for it. Although I did have to finance it. It's the most expensive motorcycle I've ever bought in my life. Outside of when I owned a house, I don't own a house anymore, but outside of when I owned a house, it's the most expensive thing I've ever bought. So it was like, yeah, I was pretty stoked on it, man. And I had a lot of great adventures. I had, it was almost brand new when I got it. So it was, it had belonged to the dude who owned the dealership I bought it from. And he bought it and he put 500 miles on it and put every single accessory you can put on it. It has $7,500 worth of accessories.
Oh my God.
People think accessorizing Harleys, people are like, Harley parts are so expensive. Like, have you ever seen how much it costs to fucking outfit a Ducati?
No.
It's wild. Ducati's the Italian Harley Davidson. Ducati parts are insanely expensive. Look
so you ride your motorcycle like this?
Oh yeah, no, it is. So it's like you don't put Amazon parts on a Ducati. You put like fucking nice stuff on. It's covered with all the nicest shit.
That's a lie because we do that to Cammy's bike all the time.
No, the Monster is a completely different story, and a lot of people who love Ducatis, when the Monster came out, they're like, peasant bike.
Really?
Oh yeah, big time. The Ducati, I don't care. I think they're awesome. I think the Monster's great, but I'm telling you, like true, and they're called Ducatistas or Ducatistas.
Is that why she calls it the Dookie?
No, Ducatistas are like Ducati enthusiasts. They're not fans. They would not be so much as like they wouldn't be such like a fan. You're not a fan of a Ducati. You're an enthusiast. Okay? Ducati guys are on another fucking level. That's one of the reasons I wanted it, because I love Ducatis. I think they're amazing. They're beautiful. They're one of the only people in the world, or for a long time anyway, who would make a sport bike beautiful. And now I think these sport bikes have a lot more, like fully fared sport bikes. There's a big difference between all the sport bikes now. They got a lot more character now than they used to. But like in the 90s, when the whole like fully fared sport bike thing was taking off, they all looked identical, because basically they would all just put them through the same wind tunnel and be like, okay, they're like, okay, the Suzuki, the Yamaha, and they just all look the same. And Ducati was just like, no, our sport bikes are works of fucking art. Stuff where it's like, Japanese sport bike makers wouldn't, the engine would just, why would they make the engine look beautiful? It's hidden behind plastic. It's utilitarian. It's meant to do one thing, go very fast and handle very well. And Ducati's like, no, our stuff is beautiful. Like they're works of art. So it's a very, you understand why it breeds the type of people it does who really like it. It's like the same kind of people who love Porsches, which I also love.
Okay.
It's definitely like if you're into Porsches, you like Ducatis. Porsche people are the same way. Porsche people are just like they think oh my god, dude, snobs, dude. They're like, oh, you have a McLaren. Oh, did you grow up playing Gran Turismo?
Yeah, I did actually.
A McLaren, and it doesn't matter. The Porsche could make like 250 horsepower, and like barely run, and the McLaren could make like 1,000 horsepower, be the best car in the world. And it'd be like a McLaren. I'd rather be dead in a non-running Porsche than driving a McLaren alive.
For reference, guys, McLaren is the car that I think is really cool.
But I'm saying I like McLarens too, but I'm like, that's what Porsche people are like. And that's what Ducati people are like too, which is why I think it's so fun to own one, because I'm not like that at all. So I think it's really fun to have a Ducati. But that is fucking what Ducati people are like real Ducati people.
So I'm just curious, just because we were talking about the Shade Tree Surgeon alter egos, I wanted to ask everyone here watching a question. I wanted to know when everyone started watching Shade Tree Surgeon and what era was he in? Like, what was the motorcycle that he was riding? Like, was he in his Goldwing era or was he in his Triumph era?
And if you say FXR or Rocket 3, which era of those? Because there's multiple.
That's true. So I'm just curious. I just want to know because we're talking about it and it just like kind of made me curious because that's like one of my favorite things to ask people when we meet them is like, what was the first video that you ever saw? So curious, what era of Shade Tree Surgeon did
maybe not
you
the first
meet
video
personally?
Maybe not the first video, because if it's the first video,
maybe not the first video,
that
but
maybe
like,
not be the time frame when they started
but like,
watching.
what is the time frame that you started watching? What was the era of Shade Tree Surgeon? We got Chopper Build, Death of Barf Party, Rocket 3, Triumph Rocket 3. We got BMW Chopper, the Bangkok Bagger. We got some new people.
I mean,
We got
that's
lots
not
of...
even the Bangkok Bagger is not new.
Is it not?
No,
That's like 2 years ago. Right?
I don't know.
That's only 2
that's not
years ago.
new.
That's kind of new.
2 whole years. I don't know. It doesn't seem
I
to
don't
be
know.
me.
It's kind of new.
Yeah. Frank Miller, we appreciate you.
New-ish.
I'm a huge Frank Miller fan, by
Out
the way.
of like what the 12 years you've been on YouTube, relatively kind of new. I don't know.
Oh, Trying to Be Wise. Started watching during the Triumph Fair and never subscribed until about a year ago. Well, I appreciate you. I want to know, why did you choose to hit the subscribe button? I always wonder about that.
Yeah.
That's always like, some people never subscribe. And if you do subscribe, it does help a lot. So if you're currently not subscribed, look down to your, where's it on the vid, to your lower right? Or no, down directly underneath me. So it'll be like right here. Look down there and see if you're subscribed. If you are, thank you. And if you're not, it doesn't cost you anything to do it, and it doesn't change anything, except for it helps my analytics out.
Mm-hmm.
So it does help the channel. Liking and subscribing does actually help.
We got a Road King Kong era, but it seems like most of people are here from the Chopper era.
Yeah, the whole Chopper series did really well for me. For YouTube, but it was also just, I say that, but I'm like, that makes it sound like it was like some planned thing. Like, and I love all you guys,
just because something goes well for you doesn't mean it's planned. Sometimes you just do something and it goes well.
Sure, but then you like think about like how I'm saying that, like, oh, that did very well for me. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna build a chopper, and I'm gonna, like, nothing I do is like that. Like, if you guys who watch a channel, and I love you guys, and you guys know me because you watch a channel, I'm not gonna say you don't know me, but if you really knew how unorganized and how like, I can't remember. I probably could. That's an exaggeration, but it very rarely happens. I would say when it comes to releasing videos, and I release anywhere from at least 2 to sometimes, dude, there's been weeks I'll release a video every single fucking day. There's been plenty of times I'm like, every day, video every day, 1,000 years, every single day.
It's every day, bro.
So they're I would say out of the last 100 videos I released, maybe like 6 of them were actually ready to be released before the day that they came out. Maybe like 6 or 7. Every other single video, I was still editing it like an hour before it was live on YouTube.
So nothing's changed at all.
No, that's the entire time, dude.
Okay,
I do
cool.
not have my shit together.
No, yeah, that's I like people who say that they've got videos backed up. Like, oh, I've got all my videos planned out until the end of November. And I'm like, girl,
Oh my
I
God.
haven't even put out a video in 2 weeks, and I have like a half a video under my belt right now that I'm currently trying to put out tomorrow. That I
Dude,
released today,
I know,
actually.
right? Wide Glide 420, that's a very nice compliment. He goes, one of my favorite parts of the Shade Tree channel is I legit can't watch every video. And that's not like, when I, and maybe you're saying it a different way. I'm taking that because we release so much fucking content. Because I'll do anything, dude. I'll put out a cooking video. I don't give a fuck. Like, we go fishing, we cook, we hunt, we ride motorcycles, fucking, like, we do everything. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Well, thanks for subscribing, everyone down there who subscribed. I'm reading everybody, man, down here. It's very cool. Someone said started watching when you were getting Waldo's FXR going, which is my FXR now. That's Barf Party. So
Really?
if you watch that first video when it came out, that was 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago at this point. I've been doing YouTube now for 14 years.
What
Been
was I
making
doing
videos.
10 years ago? 10 years ago, I was 18 years old. And I was moving out of my parents' house. Ugh.
Loose Juice, you've been watching for 7 years? How old were you when you
Damn, oh my
started watching?
God.
Fucking 8?
Justin!
I thought Loose Juice... Is Loose Juice even 21? No offense, I
don't
love
know.
you, bud, but like... I think he's in his 20s, like, but I'm not trying to give you a hard time. Like, I don't give a shit how old you are, but I'm like... How old were you?
If rumors are true, I definitely think they're still rumors because it just means like
Oh, he's 29.
we
Okay.
haven't personally addressed it yet. But other people are talking.
Rolling with T-Bone. Yesterday he was talking about how he had 3 copyright strikes. So I did want to ask about that because he was very down in the chat and the premiere yesterday. He was very down because he was like, my YouTube's going to delete my channel and blah, blah, blah. So I will say fight everything. Anytime YouTube fucks with you, fight it and fight it all the way. Fight it all the way till there's nothing left. If you're a YouTube creator, if you go into your YouTube studio, if you make videos, you know what your YouTube studio is because it's how you edit your thumbnails and put your stuff up and everything like that. And you will see, I think it's in the top right corner, a little button called chat. And you can actually talk to a person.
Yeah, fight them.
Fight everything.
You can personally fight YouTube.
I fight YouTube
and
weekly.
You can put up your fisticuffs and box them.
Yeah, I don't talk about it a lot because it's just like so many people talk about it. I feel like I don't like it when other people talk about it. Like, no offense to anybody who does, but whenever someone's like, YouTube, god damn it, I'm just like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, this is what we all have to deal with it. It's like complaining about the weather. People are like, YouTube, God, they did this and curse them. I'm like, it's just like bitching when it rains on you. I'm like, dude, this is the platform that we release videos on.
Yeah, but
you just kind of have to deal with it. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. It's just, it is what it is, you know. You just have to deal with it. It's like you have to be a river flowing around rocks. But do not fight it to the end. Because guess what? When it comes to YouTube, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. But not when you, not making videos about it. I think that's where people mess up. People are like, I'm going to make a video bitching about it. Like, well, that doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything to help you whatsoever. There are avenues at your disposal where even if you have a small channel, you can talk to an actual person. So just fight it. And guess what? If you have to delete your channel, and you have to start over, just start over. It's not like you can't go to YouTube. That's what would happen if my channel got deleted tomorrow, or just start a new one. It'd be like Shade Tree Surgeon 2. And then Shay could give me a hard time because she would have a bigger channel than me.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? I could not imagine. Well, you have all of your videos backed up on hard drives, so.
Almost all of them. I only started doing that maybe 7 years ago. So, fun fact, the rumors are true. The rumors are true. I'm giving away a Ducati Multistrada. Um, is that what Jay Set's asking? Like, what are the rumors? I guess the rumor is always just like, are me and Cammy dating? Is always like what people want to know.
Yeah, but the rumors are always are you and the girl in your thumbnail dating? And not even
that's
just
always the
Cammy, it's
rumor.
just like whatever girl is currently in your
Yeah.
thumbnail, are you dating them?
I'll say it like this. I don't have a girlfriend, but I know a few girls would be real mad if they heard me say that shit. Few, 5 or 6. Varying levels of mad too. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, the rumors are true and false at the same time. 100% true and completely exaggerated simultaneously. I mean, I don't know, man. What is dating? That's what I would like to know. Like, what do you consider dating? Like going on a date? Like, I go on lots of dates. Like, what do you consider a date? Like, is the date the intent to be physical, or can you go on a date with not the intent to be physical?
I always say it's like, are you guys dating or are you in a relationship? Because like you could date multiple people and like not cause any fuss. But like once you're like in a relationship,
Yeah.
that means like
The question, by the way, the questions don't bother me. Like when someone, and I appreciate who said that. I appreciate you, Sean. He says it's none of our business. I assume you living as you want. So what Sean said is true. And Sean, I appreciate you. That's a very nice thing to say, and I do appreciate it. I will also say, if I'm going to put a scantily clad woman in my thumbnail with my arm around her waist, it's not weird for people to be like, "Is that your girlfriend?" So like, I'm not like it doesn't bother me at all when people are like, "Is that your girlfriend?"
if she's your girlfriend, why is she spitting in my mouth?
So I'm just like, it's fine that people ask. It doesn't bother me at all. I just don't know how. I just don't know what the answer. What people. I think the answer that people are looking for is like is like ones and zeros, right? They want like a yes or no, and that's just not the. I'm like, well, that's not the answer. Isn't yes or no, so I don't really know what to tell you. I have been in I've been in multiple relationships. So I won't even say, so it's like I've been in multiple monogamous relationships on the channel. Only one I ever said, right? I was like, we're dating. And then the other ones just like people just would have to have guessed. And I'm not saying, because I don't like to, I'm just, you can ask. I'm just gonna be like, nah, I'm not saying. Because I learned my lesson on that one. I'm like, I just like to come out and be like, I wouldn't like make an announcement. I'd be like, hello, YouTube. Like, is this thing on? I am currently only having sex with one person. And this is who it is. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next episode. Keep it weird. I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing that. But I've been in multiple monogamous relationships over the years on the channel. And I mean, I don't know. Am I answering it? I'm saying what, like, is this answering it? The rumors? I don't know if it is.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of rumors. People just be guessing shit sometimes and saying shit in our comments, and I really like everybody playing FBI agent. Yeah. Like sometimes somebody will see a motorcycle in the background and be like, boop, 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 boop. They're building this bike.
Yeah. I do like, I actually enjoy that. I'm not lying.
Shit.
I'm like, when someone tries to figure it out, I'm like, ooh. And if they get it, I'm like, if they get it, I'll for sure be like, no. Comment back. Be like, what? Why would you think that? No. That shit cracks me up so hard.
And like most of the time, it's just like a friend's bike that's like sitting in the back of the shop. Which, like, honestly hasn't happened, you know, since we've been having Brapstar Garage in a storage unit and half in our personal home. Yeah. But once Brapstar Garage opens back up then
That's a whole other thing.
that's all. Which we
It's
never
okay. I
actually
appreciate it.
announced.
I appreciate it when Flip said it and Loose Juice said it, and everyone. I'm just like, I appreciate everyone saying that people need to mind their own business. I will say, if you have asked, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. I just don't. Sometimes I'm just like, because people will ask on a video that's already out. And I'm like, I'm not gonna answer that in the comments. Love you. And then like by the time I'm filming the next video, I'm just like, I don't really want to address this.
Yeah.
It's just like not fun. It's like not a fun thing to talk about, to be like, all right, let me set the record straight. I'm just like, man, we're doing other stuff. But it doesn't bother me that people ask. I think that it would be ridiculous of me to be bothered by it. If I was bothered by it, that would be incredibly hypocritical. And I can be very hypocritical. I am a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite, horrible one actually. Do as I say, not as I do. But that would be a level of hypocrisy that I would not be willing to cross, because to just go out and be flirtatious and grabby and all these things with all these different girls who are very beautiful, and then when someone goes like, is that your girlfriend? Me be like, gasp. Like, nah, man, it's cool. I get it. I get why you're asking. Like, I understand. It's cool. I still am not like saying anything, but like, I get it.
I personally don't enjoy, like, I don't mind when
It's different for a guy. It's harder for a girl.
Yeah, I personally don't enjoy that, just because, I don't know. It's also hard when someone's like, oh, what happened to your ex?
Oh yeah, you don't want to talk
And
about
I'm
that.
like, come on, man. Like, don't make me say this. What happened to insert person here? I'm
Right,
like,
because it always leads to a follow-up question.
I'm like, can you just go look on their Instagram so I don't have to answer this question for you? Because, like, please.
I don't like to call it a hypocrite. I like to call it a hypocrite because it sounds better.
Hypocritical?
Hypocritical, baby. Sounds like a special move in Mortal Kombat.
No, I just feel like sounds like you're really critical of everything.
Oh, that too. For the record, Cammy does have a monogamous boyfriend now, which is fine. She's allowed to do that. I allowed her. She did. She asked. She asked if it was okay, and I said, "Yeah, it's cool."
You know.
Yeah,
bitches,
I'm happy for her.
They come, they go. Saturday through
they come and
Sunday,
they go.
Monday through Sunday. Yo,
It's cool. I think she should give it a whirl. See how she likes it. It's fine. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. And he's an old friend of mine too, so I think it's great. I think it's great when your friends date.
Dude,
just don't fuck it up.
Nah, dude, I love dating my friends. I'll date all my friends. Fall in love with all of your friends. I love them all. Every single one of my friends. There's 672 people right now. I'm falling in love with every single one of you. As you chat away, I'm like,
Just like everyone's like, oh no, Cammy has a boyfriend. I'm like, yo, trust me, Cammy still parties. Like, it's cool. Like, don't worry. What's up, Justin BB? He's just getting here.
Yeah,
anyway,
Justin,
as the motorcycle turns, coming back to you with the Brapstar. I don't know. There is a lot because I don't know. I'm a lover. You know, how's that go with women? They're like, I love every woman, but only one man.
Yeah, that's what it's like to be a bisexual.
Okay, well,
it's like I love every woman and one man.
I love every woman. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, you really want to like get into my therapy notes or something, that's a whole different story. But, you know, commitment, yucky. Not for me. I think it's weird because people look at me and they're like, yo, you're fucking fat and ugly. Like, how can you fucking swing like that? And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I just refuse to do anything else. Try it out. It's like, it'll work. You just don't do anything else but that.
I don't know, but what is ugly? Everybody's ugly to somebody.
Sure. So if I'm going to be kind to myself, I'll call myself non-traditionally attractive.
Yeah, that's what I
Um,
always say. Is somebody conventionally attractive
yeah,
or non-conventionally attractive? You know, like, do they fit into the mold of are they a New York 10 or are they an Ohio 10?
sure. But when you mess around a lot and you're like, I got a bunch of girlfriends and stuff like that, people expect you to look a certain way, you know? So I think that like jibes with a lot of people.
I don't know. I just feel like, that's just proof that you don't fucking have to look a
PDA,
certain way.
dude, I know my PDO always with the save, dude. It's because he was a wrestler and wrestlers fuck around. He goes, if you keep on swinging, eventually you hit something.
Some of y'all in here, I want you to know
It's a
700
good
people
line.
here. There's 700 people in
You're
here.
in charge for a sec.
I'm going to guess at least 200 to 300 of y'all are fucking dogs. Straight up fucking dogs. But at least all dogs go to heaven. Oh my gosh, I'm just reading all the comments. You guys are friggin' hilarious. We're actually going to be giving some stuff away tonight. We've just been sitting here shooting the shit. And how long have we been talking for? I've been here talking for about 30 minutes now. Dogs like in a good way, but also like
I'm a dog. I don't fucking deny it.
I don't know. I think being a dog is a good thing, but not everyone might.
No, I get that. The thing about being a dog is you never asked anybody if it was a good thing. If you have to
Yeah.
ask if it's a good thing, you ain't a dog, baby. When I say I got that dog in me, I mean I might stay out a little late, I might come home late. I always come home. It's just going to be late, all right? And you can either accept it or you can be upset about it, but either one ain't going to make a difference. I don't know what to tell you. As I always say.
When I say I got that dog on me, this is what I mean.
Hey, listen up, baby. I might be a good dog, but I'm still a dog. And there I've explained myself, man. You knowed I was poison when you picked me up, so stop your bitching. Everyone wants to change you. That's the problem. They see who you are and they're like, oh, I love that. Can't wait to change it. Can't wait to intrinsically change who you are as a person to
And then
fit
be
my
like,
narrative.
I miss who you used to be.
You want to tell me how many times I've fucking heard that?
And I'm like, oh, you miss an old, worse version of me?
Yeah, dude. I fucking hate that shit.
You hate this version that you created? Oh!
There you go. PDA gets it. Daddy's going to eat one way or the other, baby. You can feed me if you want, but, I ain't going to starve.
I like my women old enough to drink, but too young to be the president.
Amorology's got it, dude. I mean, where's the fucking... What's bad about that? That sounds like dope. Hammerology, I got your back, dude. You're too young to be the president, Shay. You're good. You can't be mad about that for another couple years.
Couple?
3.
Couple? 3? Bitch, you gotta be like 40-something to be the president,
33.
I think. What, really? I thought it was like 43.
No, it's 33.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Let's look that up right now.
Changing is such a good thing for you, man. I hate that when people are like, you've changed, you're different. I miss the old you. Dude, there's no statement.
It's 35.
Okay, you got at least 4 years. There's
What
no
the
statement.
fuck? I just turned 28. I'm
wow.
Practically a teenager.
I know. I can tell that you're young. That's why you're not sensitive about it. So what I fuck And what drives me wild is when someone says, I miss the old, anything like that. I miss the old you. You used to be like this. I'm like, motherfucker, dude. And on YouTube, that happens a lot because everything is available at all the time. So, so the past 10 years plus of my life is available for anybody to peruse all the time. And I don't delete anything. All my videos are up. I probably should, like, I really should, like, delete some old, not because I'm embarrassed of them, but because, like, it helps the algorithm and shit. But I just don't, because it feels false to do that. But people, like, they'll, like, go through in, like, a year's time all my videos and be like, you've changed. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You read my video biography and then didn't like the ending. Or something. Like, I'm just like, dude, you didn't change with me. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. It's like you experienced 10 years of growth in a year's time. So it's like you weren't there for the journey. You just read the cliff notes and didn't even watch everything in between, and weren't like watching the supplement on Instagram where I talk about stuff, like, because everything's like a whole. If you're not on Instagram, please follow us on Instagram, because we post there. I try to post daily. I don't, though.
I post daily on my stories.
Yeah.
So,
I need to try to post daily.
No, we post daily on Instagram. Even if it's just like some unhinged cringe content, we're posting daily.
So it's just like, I don't know. I think everyone in here gets it. Like, because anyone who clicks on a live, because lives, like, this video will do like 5,000 or 6,000 views. Which I'm not trying to, like, poo-poo that. There's plenty of people out there who would love to get 5,000 or 6,000 views. What I'm saying is the live streams are like diehard fans. You know, they're like usually not casuals. And you can tell when casuals come in because they'll, like, type some shit in the fucking chat as a question that's, like, unhinged. They'll just be like, what happened to this? And it's like,
what happened to your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, and it's like some shit about,
motorcycle,
like,
that you gave away 10 years ago.
Yeah, like, what happened to your ex-girlfriend? Like, shit that happened like 7 years ago. And I'm just like, oh, like, you're new. Like, you've been watching some old videos. Like, we were past that. I don't know, who is Matt?
Yeah, which Matt, bro? I was like, who the fuck is Matt? We don't have a Matt and Brap star, do we?
Some people get pissed off at shorts. Some people don't like them. I don't mind them. So here's the weird thing about shorts. I like making them. I don't like watching them. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I love watching shorts.
Oh, I'll watch them every once in a while. Usually like gun ones. I watch a lot of gun shorts. Because did anyone else? I know a lot of you guys watch gun videos, right? Oh, 666 KTY. He's cool. So he's been a troll forever. For years, dude. But, like, in a way that's like, he's just in such a true troll way that he's good. I mean, like, I like him.
Somebody just commented, like, when we were talking about age just a minute ago, someone was like, oh, hey, I'm 28 too, let's be friends. Just a second ago in the chat, they just commented, hey, what do your toes smell like?
Toes, I imagine.
Yeah, I can't imagine they smell like amazing.
That's cool. I mean, I don't know. It's a big jump, but you know, we'll take it.
I mean, that sounds like my DMs is like, hey, Shay, like, I really like you and your uncle's videos. What do your toes smell like?
I mean, you know, at least they opened it. They didn't open with the toe thing. Let's just kind of get to know you first. I'll say this about 666 KTY. If and he doesn't comment on every video, but if you ever click on a video and there's a comment from him that is in all caps and it's saying the meanest shit that you could possibly think of, don't worry, it's okay. I know him, he's fine. Like, it's fine.
There is no need to, like, defend either of us in the comments if somebody's saying something
cool,
mean.
Dude. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry. Oh, look at Triple Kylie's in the chat. Oh my god. Wow. Talk about something, dude. So Triple Kylie was a person that I came up with on when we were making just like early YouTube content or early motorcycle YouTube content. So I made hunting content before I made motorcycle content. But Tri Triple Kylie and her husband, boyfriend, whatever, Quentin Redbeard, were making motorcycle content as well, and like went on the same arc that I did. It was just like, oh, we ride street bikes, and now we're getting really into dirt bikes, and now we ride enduro, and like stuff like that. And it was so fucking cool, man. I used to talk to. Well, I feel bad that I don't do it every day, but I don't talk to anybody over text anymore, almost. But I used to frequently talk to Tri Triple Kylie. Like I've my KTM has a Tri Triple Kylie sticker on it.
Aw.
Yeah, no, this is like shit that's like 8 years ago, you know?
I feel like we need to be better about, like, since we're so bad about texting people, we just need to start calling people on the phone and being like,
I am bad about calling
like
people.
calling somebody and being like, yo, Triple Kylie, let's talk on the phone for 10 minutes because that's all I got. But like,
Yeah.
like,
I had plans. I wanted
gotta
to
be
go.
better
I wanted to
about
go
that.
over there. She lives in, I don't know, Europe.
Europe?
Where I'm like, everyone in Europe is just like, I don't know if she's English or Scottish or something. One of those. He's right. You're supposed to lick toes. Or suck toes, sorry. Everyone in England is just like, beans, baked beans, and I'm just like, I mean, I like the motorcycle. They're like baked beans,
No, you gotta say it so much quieter.
baked beans.
No, quieter.
I'm like, dude, that's what you guys sound like, though. Or they all sound like Dobby the house.
Oh, yeah.
elf. They're always like, please, sir.
Do you know what they call going to the bathroom in France?
What?
European.
Is that for real what they call it? That makes sense, though. It's not like their little joke that they do?
Yeah.
Oh. In England, they're like, please, sir, may I go to the loo and have a slash?
You gotta say it so much quieter. English people speak so quietly.
They're fucking, they just sound, I don't
They're
understand why
they sound so delicate.
I don't know why they just don't talk fucking normal. I'm just like, stop fucking faking, dude. This fucking fake ass Harry Potter shit. I'm like, quit that, dude.
Do you know what they call a quarter pounder in France? I get that joke. I get that joke now.
Like, please, sir, may I go to the loo? Or they'll be like, may I go to the water closet? Dobby wants to have a slash. That's what they sound like, dude. They sound like Dobby the house elf.
Have you seen Harry Potter?
Huh?
Have you ever watched the hit movie series 12, 14 movies they made?
I know about Dobby.
Harry Potter. Have you
yeah.
watched Harry Potter?
Like, please, sir.
I'm asking. It's a yes or no question.
Yes, I have.
How many?
How many have I seen? I don't like them. They're boring. They put
I know,
me
but
to sleep.
have you seen all of them?
Probably at some point.
Just curious.
I love Harry Potter. I love the
Okay.
books. I love the people love to talk a shit. They're like, because J.K. Rowling sucks. I don't even know why she sucks. I think it's like something to do with like being gay or something.
No, she's like anti-gay.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, whatever. I don't give a shit. It's very easy for me to like separate the art and the artist. I love Harry Potter. But then you read it, like all the shit they said, we're like, wow, like her characters are so mean. I'm reading like, yeah, they are. But what does that make me go back and like unenjoy the books? It's like go back and be like, all this entertainment and all this joy I found from reading these books, I'm going to cast that out of my life. Like, fuck that, dude. Harry Potter was awesome, dude. Not the movies. The movies are fucking like, Jesus, snooze fest, dude. It's like watching like a boring ass Christmas movie. They all feel like Christmas movies.
They kind of all are kind of Christmas movies.
I don't like it. Dude, the movies are so fucking terrible. I think they're all bad. The books, though, were fucking dope. I loved them. Loved every single one of them.
Sierra just says, my girlfriend looks like Harry Potter. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, that your girlfriend looks like Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe's pretty hot.
when you guys are banging and she's like, "Oi, Expelliarmus," because she's getting off, so it's her orgasm is flying out. That's the spell that makes something fly away.
No, you didn't miss all the fun, Eric. You just got here. And we're talking about Harry Potter stuff now.
I like
the shit to go a little bit sideways.
I like that. Oh, she's a transphobe. Jason Bussey. I like that he loves Lamp. He's got his hair on the wrong side of his head, and he donated $13. So thank you.
Dude, that's what's up.
So I would say this. So we did originally come on here to talk about, and Moto Hop, dude, listen to motorcycle podcasts. We listen to a lot of podcasts, very few motorcycle podcasts.
Yeah, we are mommies in
Yeah.
here.
No, we're mom jeans all the way. Also love, we're also rats. We love Theo Vaughn, Your Mom's House, Joe Rogan, of course. We're both Brogans, big time. A few other ones too. I just recently got into Mr. Sunday Movies, which is like a movie media. It's not a podcast. It's like they have like a media empire. It's insane, and they're Australian, which I think that like Australian accents are like English accents but funny, right? Where like you hear
Australians?
Yeah, you hear English accent. They're like, "Oi, governor, I'll have some beans."
No, Australians are just like
They're just like funny.
No, they're just like English people but white trash.
Yes, dude, they're like trailer park English people. It's like a southern accent, right? So I listen to, and I know if anybody English is watching, they're gonna be like, "You fucking fool, dude." There's like 1,000 different accents in England. Dude, they got an accent. You could be like on the other side of the street and you got a different fucking accent.
Yeah, we watch Are You Garbage.
Are You Garbage is great. Those guys are really funny.
Yeah, they're super funny.
So yeah, we love podcasts. Motorcycle podcasts, I'm just like, it's so specific.
Yeah, I feel like I would run out of shit to talk about if we just talked about motorcycles only. That's why shit goes sideways so much, because this isn't a motorcycle podcast. This is a Brapstar podcast. And Brapstar makes videos about like the weirdest shit.
Yeah, dude, we do everything. And so it's like, I don't have anything against a motorcycle podcast because some people might want to listen to that. So I'm not talking shit about it. I think Spites is fun. I want to be on it.
Spite has a podcast?
Yeah,
I want to go be on Spite's podcast.
I want to be on it. But it's like, I only want to be on it because I just want to like derail everything.
Yeah, and I'm in love with Spite.
Yeah, oh, Spite's great.
I'm so in love with him.
See if he answers the phone. I'll give him a call.
Oh, please call him. And you know me, I'm not the type of person to be like, "Oh, call this person."
Yeah, always call Spite.
I fucking love Spite. He's a good dude.
What time is it in Texas?
I don't know. I think they're an hour or two behind us.
Dude, if he doesn't fucking answer.
Yeah, it's like 7:00 there. He can answer. It's like dinner time, though.
Dinner time? Y'all have a dinner time?
It's like dinner time over there.
Please leave your message.
Oh, wow, dude. Wow. Spite is fucking... I take it back. Spite's
a fucking
sucks,
asshole.
Dude. His channel's bullshit.
Would never go on his podcast.
Team Yami Noob.
For real. He was right.
Yami Noob was right. Fire him.
Fire him. I just fired him from being our friend.
Unless he calls
Let's call him in for an exit interview.
Unless he calls me back right away. Okay, he's hired. He's rehired.
Okay, call him in for the exit interview.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me put it on speakerphone.
Yeah, so we can do it in front of everybody.
All right, Spite, are you there? Hello.
Yeah, did you call me? Can I help you?
I love you.
Did I call you? Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Governor, do you have any beans? So, where's your loo? How's my accent? Is it pretty good, huh?
It's something.
Do you think it sounds more Australian or more British?
Yeah. Guess what? Guess where I'm from in England from this. Oi, mate! Can Dobby be a free elf? Give me a sock.
Somewhere in the gutter.
Yeah, dude. So that's my one where I'm just like, yo, Dobby wanted them socks to be. He was a fucking sniffer, dude. He was a sock sniffer. Anyway, how's it going, bud? Everyone, calm down. Don't unsubscribe from spite. I commanded everyone here to unsubscribe from you. We didn't immediately answer the phone.
Yeah, everybody resub though. Don't worry.
Resubscribe to him. It's okay.
Are we sitting on a live stream? Is that what's happening right
Oh
now?
yeah, I should have said
Oh, yeah,
that.
most
Yeah,
definitely.
No, we're live.
Good to know.
Sorry, man. Are you coming to the camp out?
No, I can't make it to the camp out this time. I'm getting married in
Unsubscribe from spite. I changed my mind.
Wait, you're getting married?
Yeah, I'm getting married first week in November.
Marriage is temporary. Don't it's all right, Shay.
I think that's the whole point of getting married, is that it's not temporary.
Yeah, sure. And I can jump. My vertical leap is fucking 27 inches. I'm just kidding. I'm sure you guys are going to do great.
Maybe.
So when are you going to have us on your podcast so we can ruin everything?
Oh man, whenever you want to come hang out, my friend, you're welcome anytime.
I've come to ruin everything. Sorry. I've come to wreck everything and ruin your life. God sent me. That should have been an Australian accent because that's a line from Romper Stomper. But I don't know how to do an Australian accent. I don't know how to do an English accent either.
I think you just struggle with accents in general, my friend.
Wow, fuck you. You fucking struggle with smelling normal, I think. You know? Must be a huge struggle for you to not smell like a fucking bag of fucking refried beans that is expired and a raccoon did their business on in the dumpster. That's what you fucking. I feel bad for you, really. That struggle. I'd rather struggle with accents than struggle with that. That's the thing that you have to do.
I'm still stuck on the whole married thing. Okay.
You know, this is why I enjoy getting phone calls from Shade Tree Surgeon, is because things go off the wall almost instantly. You know, no matter what happens, it's never normal, and that's a good thing.
All right, real talk. Piss beans. I need to ask you a question. Do you have anybody who would sponsor me?
You know what? I'll sponsor you.
Really?
Oh.
Really?
Ooh.
No take backies.
No take backs. You don't even know what it entails. Guess what? You know my sponsorship? It's not money.
It's favors.
Favors. That's what I do.
Yeah, here we go. All right. What's the favor?
To be determined, motherfucker.
No, I'm not going to sign up for that monkey's paw.
No, you owe me a favor. That's what I do. Everyone's like, can I pay you to come to this event? I'm like, no, I'll just come. I'll come. They're like, oh, come to this event, dude. I can fucking pay your gas. I'm like, nah, it's cool. And then I get there like, damn, dude, you sure I can't pay you? I'm like, no, I'm absolutely sure. But you owe me. For an undetermined amount of time, dude.
Paw.
Dude, I have so many favors. Dude, if I were to bust out my Rolodex of favors, it's vast. Favors are undefinable. Favors are both worthless and priceless at the same time. And love
if you never cash it in, you can hold it over their head for
eternity. So there's a tiny little nugget of anxiety that exists in every single person who owes me a favor. Not a big one, but imagine this. Imagine a magician has taken a grain of sand and he's superheated it, this grain of sand, until it's burning red hot. It's tiny grain of sand, almost microscopic. And he's placed this grain of sand somewhere around your stomach region, but the nerves reach up to your head. And it really only turns on when you go to sleep. When you think everything's fine, when you think everything's good, you want to lay your head down and kind of rest and not worry about anything and just relax. And that grain of sand will go ahead and turn on and start burning. It'll start reminding you that you owe Brapstar a favor. And you'll wonder what that favor is going to be, and you'll be upset because you haven't done it yet. You haven't returned the favor. You owe me. And it's not that I need a favor. I just like for people to think about me.
Something tells me not only do you like people thinking about you, but you like thinking about the idea of people thinking about you, because that was a
Quiet, you.
very well thought out diatribe right there. That was not the first time you have had that thought pop into your brain.
Is it so bad to want to be loved?
By you specifically?
Come on, dude.
Is it truly love if what you're creating
It's
is
on the
anxiety?
hierarchy of needs? Dude, the fucking to be loved. So I'm just fucking, that's what I'm doing, dude. Wow, dude. Spidey fucking just thinks I should just exist in a loveless world with nobody caring or thinking about me.
Well, it's because he's like in this relationship that he's, getting married. He's not thinking about us.
Yeah, save some for me, dude. We're just going to give all your love to one person. What about me?
You know what? There's plenty of room in my heart for the both of you. Don't worry. It's okay.
I don't want there to be plenty of room.
No, I'll take it.
No, I want there to be a hole that's shaped in my body like Wile E. Coyote, like running through a wall. You know what I mean? And that's the only amount of room.
Tree surgeon sized hole in my heart.
That is the only amount of room that's available. So everyone else will look and be jealous of it.
You know, at that point, that's not room. That's a void.
That's a void. But then I won't fill it, and then everyone else will be like, "I'll try," but they don't fit because it's shaped like me. And you're like, "It's not working, dude. I don't know what to tell you." This is
an interesting relationship because you're creating unrequited love here, my friend.
Spite, just fucking be cool.
What's wrong
dude.
with trying to be filled?
Anyway, I wish you were making it down. Are you sure you could fly down? You don't have to have a bike.
What's the date?
The 26th to the 29th.
The 26th to the 29th. You know what? Let me
bring your old lady, man.
Make sure. Let me see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. I really would love to come because it's such a fun event.
Well, if you would love to come, you shouldn't be getting married.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm literally getting married the next week. So
how hard is it to get married? You just fucking stand there and you're like, I do. Oh, it's a Texas wedding, so everyone's probably like, yeehaw, I'm wearing cowboy hats and stuff. Is that how they do it in Texas?
Yeah, and then you have to shoot the bouquet out of the air after the bride throws it. It's done a little bit different down here. It's not a Texas wedding unless there's firearms involved.
I like that. I like that a lot. But wait, dude, how am I gonna make it? I haven't even gotten an invite yet. When's the RSVP cutoff?
Friend, that ship has long since sailed.
Well, where is it and what time is it? Don't worry, you don't have to tell me. I'll find out.
Yeah, I know. You're just going to show up one day.
I'm very sneaky.
Yep.
Anyway, so you have us on your podcast. I have things to say about electric bikes.
Sure.
That was a good one. I like that post you made today. I was like, I left a long ass comment on it.
I also have important points to make about motorcycles and men.
Well, you know what? We'll set aside an episode that's just for you two. We can talk about whatever y'all want.
No, Spite, you're missing the point.
You're the host.
No, you have a topic, but then we will make it about us.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You'd be like, okay, we're talking about like, what's a good topic? I was about to make a talking head video about this. I think a really good topic is like the difference between, this isn't even a joke, why modern classics can exist in motorcycles and why people want a simple motorcycle, but they don't exist in cars because they can't. Because like crumple zones and pedestrian safety and all these things have to exist in cars that make cars. You can't make a car look like it came from the 60s because of the things that you have to fit in it. It's a very weird, the way you have to design around everything just doesn't allow for it. But on a motorcycle, there are literally no safety laws. There's I think the only law from the manufacturer is that the fender, it's like turn signals, the fender has to extend past the rear wheel, and the exhaust has to be under a certain amount of decibels, and like that's it. No ABS, no safety features, no nothing, dude. It's like, it's really, when you really look at how it goes like that, it's like, because we were like, I can't believe they have to do this. I'm like, yo, dude, motorcycles are the fucking, like, they can make a motorcycle that like came out in 1922 and just sell it like a brand new vehicle. It's pretty wild, at least in America. I like it. I think it's very cool. And it's just a really cool concept, and just, there's a lot of stuff to explore there. I was going to make I probably still will make a video about it, but that would also be a very good podcast topic. And I would like for that to be ours, because that's something that I can speak about while also derailing it into just absolute fucking, just into the gutter. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I'll get that on the schedule. I'll shoot over time for you, and we'll make this happen, my friend.
I'll tell you when we're available.
That's,
all right.
Yeah, that's
farewell, Spite. We've taken up enough of your time. We'll talk to you soon.
I love you.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, I love you too.
Much appreciated. Catch you.
Say
it
back. Later. Say I love you.
Tell me you love me.
Love you. I love you, Josh. It's okay.
I fucking sound. I mean, I don't know if I'll. You get out the fucking meter. I don't know that I love you. It sounded fucking kind of forced.
Yeah, I did not like.
All right, whatever. I guess I'll take it.
That.
Yeah, didn't like that at all.
I'm here to make you feel good, my friend.
All right, farewell, Spite.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
fucking try harder.
Yeah, try a little bit harder next time.
All right, farewell, nerd. All right, I have to go downstairs. All right, well, I'll hang out here for a second. Alabama Dual Sport just got in. I like him. Anyway, later, T-Bone. He just left. I hope that you were here long enough to hear me say goodbye. That was a fun call. Anyway, so this video is about Ducatis and how we're giving one away for charity. Who should we call next?
What? So they can say thank you,
right? So
when I say I love you to them.
I know. Wow, dude.
Wow, dude.
Wow. I'm just like the fucking. I think that just, if anything, we should look at it positively. It just shows how amazing we are with the LIUs, and how like you could be like, oh, they're horrible, but what it should really be is like, we're amazing.
No, so Lala Stromboli here says that we're needy, but I don't think that's a problem. Like, what's the problem with being needy?
Yeah, I need so many
What's
things.
the problem with needing to be loved? Like, why is that? Why are you saying it like it's a bad thing?
Let's turn this around. Okay, let's put a different adjective on this. Needy? No. Demand. Require. I like those adjectives better. Okay? I demand demand and require this from you, because I deserve it.
I yearn. I
So much
yearn.
yearning.
I yearn.
Oh, Lala, we love you, dude. We know who you are. We love
for
you.
Spite.
Yeah, we love you, Lala.
I'd be sitting here yearning for Spite.
Demanding.
He don't yearn for me back. He just says, "Thank you."
Thank you.
Like,
thank
fuck.
you. He's just going to hit us with the like, I love lamp.
Bro.
Gonna hit us with the I know. Well, who do you think you are? Fucking Han Solo? No, you're not. I'm Han Solo. And so is Shay. You are not. That's us. That's our game. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye, crazy.
Okay, bye-bye. I'm not crazy. I just have so much love to give to so many people. What's the problem with falling in love 100 times a day? I don't beg for love. I demand. I yearn for it. I require. What's wrong with that? Yes, everybody, Bilbo's here. He's baby boy. I've been thinking about bringing him to the camp out. Yes, with different people. What's wrong with loving so many people? I love every single person here, and that's like 500, so. Yeah, I also do break up 100 times a day, so like my heart's constantly broken. Yo, what's up, Frank M? Poor Spite has trust issues. Yes, he needs to be loved and love. I'm sure someone loves me, Walter. Everybody loves, or someone always loves somebody. Everyone doesn't exist without anyone loving them. What's my favorite moonshine flavor? I do not drink alcohol. I have never drank an alcohol in a long time. So I can't ask about Josh's toes, but you can fall in love with 500 people? Yeah. Toes are paid content only. My love don't cost a thing. I'm a slut when it comes to love.
No free feet.
Yeah, no free feet, but I'm a love slut. What is my love language? All of them. One of everything. And then some. But mostly tell me I'm good. That's my love language.
I try to fall in love at least 3 or 4 times before I get out of bed in the morning. But that's
Instagram makes it so easy.
I was about to say, it's because I'll be scrolling through Instagram, looking at checking in on my favorite butts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, ooh, what are you up to today? Oh, twerking? So you. Wow, that's so fucking, that's so peach 69 420. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Dude, if you hate social media, you're on the wrong apps or you're using them the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that if you get on Instagram, you can just you don't have to see anything that makes you angry?
You just simply unfollow it and follow the butts.
It's fucking awesome, dude. You're just like, what do you want to see? Butts, motorcycles, like people falling down. It's great. And just if I see something I don't like, I'm like, ew. Now you don't even have to unfollow people. You can mute people. So it's like if some people get worried about unfollowing somebody if they know them, you just mute them and you just don't see their shit anymore. It's great. Mm-hmm. I would just tell you, you're doing it wrong. And the artist formerly known as Twitter, X, which is a great name for it, should be Triple X, dude. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't want anyone. I don't know if I'm busting out a secret here, but Twitter does not have any rules at all.
It's like
you can post whatever you want.
It's like Tumblr before 2013.
Yeah, dude.
Like in that shit.
You want to fucking you want some fucking. Twitter is I think that America's #1 producer of big naturals. So just go on Twitter, put a hashtag whatever you want, and you will have a way better time than you will on Facebook listening to the political opinions of somebody you went to high school with. What would you rather do? Listen to what Stevie Janowski, who you shared 6th grade band class with, or would you rather see some big naturals? Use your social media wisely. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, there's motorcycles there too. Anyway, so Ducati. I like Ducati because Ducatestis are real fucking snobby. They make beautiful motorcycles, man. They really do. And the Multistrada is bold, I guess, would be better than beautiful, because I think it's a beautiful bike, but when I admire its beauty, I can absolutely understand how somebody else would be like, this is fucking ugly. But that's what I like. I like something that is bold and sweeping and has beauty, but has beauty in such a way that when I know that some people won't like it. That's my lane. Some people aren't going to like this, but I love it even more for that. That makes sense? Is there an art word for that?
Just like your girlfriend?
Zzz. Don't fucking use that singular shit on me. Yeah, I love weird looking bitches, dude. It's great. Somebody once told me, it was actually a girl too. They said, Josh, you don't have a harem, you have a freak show. And I felt that was, I really liked that. I don't want to say it too much because I feel I don't want to like anyone in, the roster to get fucking insulted. But I was like, ooh, I like that. Like,
And I think they know what they look like.
Anyway, you have less than 24 hours left to win the pasta rocket. The rigatoni rocker. The fabulous, what's an F word? The fabulous farfalle. The
penny party.
The penny party, dude. It's you have less than 24 hours left to win this motorcycle, the Ducati. If you win it, and you can do this, and multiple people have done this, I will personally fly you down to Tampa. You can party with us and then ride the bike home. Or you could just like fly down, ride the bike around, and fly home, and we'll take it to you. Like whatever, dude. We'll get you down here, with your bike to ride. I had a couple people who were just like, oh, if I win it, I'm just going to leave it down there so I can just like come visit.
Oh.
Which would be super dope. But then I feel like if somebody did that, they just wouldn't visit as much as they thought they would.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like...
It sounds very cool on paper. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you probably wouldn't come down as much as you think you would. And I would just end up riding it around. And it'd be like weird. People would be like, you never gave it away. People would just talk shit.
That's why it's like, if you win a motorcycle, please don't give it to Josh.
Oh, Joey's in the chat. Yeah, you got to have a roster.
Buddy.
Joey, man. The fucking, the Oregon Ogre. The fucking, the
Gotta have a roster.
Yeah, no, Joey's great, dude. He's a good guy. Oh, Cammy's here, too. Oh, shit, Cammy, we were just talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never tell what it was. I'll drive her nuts.
Guess you'll have to come over to find out.
Yeah, Cammy, come over. Cammy, come over. Walk in the room. I know you're fucking minutes away.
She always is.
I have my location on for Cammy. She knows where I am at all times.
I think I have my location on for Cammy, too. I have my location on for most people.
I don't.
Really?
No, only girls.
Yeah, well, dude, it took me like yelling at you to turn your location on during a cross-country trip to get you to turn your location on.
I had it on. It's like something else happened. Here's a little trick I'll give you guys. So, if you would like, when you start talking to a girl, after you leave her house one time, especially if you have like a beer or it's raining or it's dark or something, and you get home and she's like, you need to text me when you get home. Forget to text her. Accidentally forget to text her, right? Like, oh, I forgot. Right? And she'll be, oh, I was so worried about you. Right? And so then you go like, and then after she says that, which will happen, oh, your monogamous boyfriend's coming to get you. Protector 1000 can come over too. You guys can both come over. It'd be dope. By the way, Cammy's monogamous boyfriend is Protector 1000. I like that he already had a cool name before they started dating.
I mean, Goth is pretty
That's
good
pretty
too,
cool name
but like
too, yeah.
way too difficult for me to say as a artistic person.
So anyway, so they'll be like, oh, you didn't text me, and you're like, oh, it's okay, baby. How about this? And then you turn on, if you have an iPhone anyway, you turn on your location, which is such like a trust thing, right? You're like, okay, I turned on my location indefinitely. Now they know where I am all the time, right? So deal with me. A lot of guys are like, ooh, I'm not doing that, right? Trust me. Work with me here. Turn on your location. Be like, hey, here you go. Now you don't have to worry. Like if I forget, it's like I'll always try to text you, but if I forget, now you know where I am.
You know what a +1 to that is? Also turn on your red receipts.
Ooh.
I do that too.
That fucking gets people. They're like,
I turn on my red receipts.
Yeah. So now that you have your location on, here's
and your
what
red
happens,
receipts,
right? So you go through the honeymoon phase. and then you go through the like, I'm doing what I want now, but I need you to be cool about it. And maybe they're not, right? So let me tell you what, if you turn your location on, dude, they're going to be checking where you are all the time, but they won't say it. They'll never say it. They're not going to be like, oh, you're here. They'll never let on, but they'll be checking, especially because you ride a motorcycle, dude. You ride a motorcycle, they be checking.
They be checking.
Right? And then the minute they get mad at you about something and they're like, and you didn't text back or something like that, they'll be like, well, you were here and you were doing this and you didn't text me back or you didn't do this. And you'd be like, you're checking my location to see what I'm doing, to see if I texted you back or not. I can't believe that. Wow.
I never get into that problem because my red receipts are always on.
And then after that, they're yours forever. That's how you fall in love.
Hashtag stay toxic, everybody.
I would say it's gaslighting, but babe, that word doesn't even exist. What are you talking about? That's crazy. You guys go ahead and play that one close to the vest. So don't be telling everyone about that one.
Yeah,
okay?
keep that one between us.
Between us.
Because if everybody does it, it's gonna start being a problem. But like as long as just we do it, it's cool.
Yeah. If only we do it, it's fine. I'm telling you, it fucking works. I mean, it didn't work on Cammy. But Cammy's been playing 4D chess for a long time, so.
Yeah, Cammy's on the other side of that operation, dude.
No, Cammy's like looking at that, going like, taking notes, being like, "Yeah, I know what to do." Later on, Jeff, we'll catch you around.
Stay toxic, kings.
If I was to look through how many fucking girls I have my location on my phone for, if a girl knew how many other girls I have my location on for, they would be pissed. They'd be like, "What?"
Patri is the guy that puts nicotine patches on his girl while she sleeps over, so she would be unconsciously wondered why she's stressed without him.
Shh, who said that? Shh.
Tango, I love you.
What's up, Tango? No, Cammy already knew what was up, dude. I can't be pulling them tricks on her. She's too wise. Tango, thank you, man. Tango's a really good dude, man. Out in California. Goldwing guy, man. He's always excited about Goldwing stuff, which I like.
No, you don't need to slip an AirTag in her purse when you're as crazy as I am. Like, I just give you my location. You haven't been listening.
Admit None goes, you use that tattoo chick as a thumbnail so you can get more clicks. I'm like, yes.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
She's in here, by the way.
Guys, everybody give some claps for Admit One. He figured it out.
Damn, he got me. And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for Admit None. Curses. I'm like, what? Dude?
Who the fuck uses goddamn thumbnail to get clicks? Who does that,
dude,
man?
Who puts a beautiful girl with large breasts in a picture in order to get somebody to do something? Who
You're
does
fucking
that?
Busted, dude.
Busted, dude.
Donkey busted.
They got me, dude. They got me. Go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. 1,000 years dungeon. I'm sorry, Admit None. Like, I had a little fun at your expense. I don't want to get mean. He's right, though. I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah. He got me. I can't believe it. I'm sorry. Everyone's like, just like,
yeah, let's be clear. Let's be accurate. He uses multiple tattoo chicks to get clicks.
It's not there's that one.
Yeah, there's not just one.
Yeah, there's so many, dude. That's kind of mean. I mean, no, Cammy's in here, so he's talking about Cammy.
You need a tattoo girl in your thumbnails, dude? I'm pretty sure you can pay girls to do it. Like, I know that fucking, what's his name does that.
Yeah, you can pay girls. Go on Craigslist, dude. They're fucking out there. On Craigslist, they call themselves actors.
I think they just call themselves escorts or models.
Oh, Fat and Furious one, man. We got a video with him. Thank you, by the way. Awesome super chat. Although I will say, even though he probably wouldn't care anyway, but I will say, if anybody wants to leave a super chat, instead of doing that, even though I very much appreciate it, what I'm going to do with every single super chat is it will go into buying and fixing up motorcycles for Forgotten Angels. So that's where it goes. But You can also achieve the same thing by just buying a raffle ticket. So if you just buy a raffle ticket, you can do. That doesn't mean anything bad though. If you've left a super chat, I appreciate the hell out of it. And it's all going to go to the same cause. All super chats go to Forgotten Angels. Indirectly, because I can't buy myself raffle tickets. But we'll use it to fix up bikes that we get to raffle off. But you can also just buy a raffle ticket. But Fat and Furious one has done a lot for Forgotten Angels. If you go out there, and he's actually not so fat now. He lost like 100 pounds.
Oh,
More, I think.
yeah.
I think he lost more than 100 pounds. Wild. But if you have been at any of the forced labor camps at Forgotten Angels, where we make you work and lift heavy things to get ready for the camp out, if you've been at any of those and you ate food, that was provided by Fat and the Furious one. I believe he's bought food, like massive amounts of food, for 3 different labor camp parties. Pretty cool. Bonsai House, we love you, dude. What happened to Admit One? Did he just go like, you use girls for thumbnails and then dip?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't. I wonder if he even heard me make
That, or he was like, "Oh shit, I'm getting called the fuck out right now. I'm out of
It's
here."
okay. I don't give a shit, dude. Here's the whole thing. Like, if you get fucking made fun of, like, guess what, dude? You want to roll with the big dogs? You better turn into a wheel, a circle, so you can roll better. Because that's how we roll fast. I'm just saying, dude. You want to come in and make a joke, just get ready to get fucking buzzed. But that doesn't mean you have to leave. That doesn't mean you're hated, dude. I have people that I've talked to for years who say the meanest shit on my videos. Like, who are the people will be like, why do you... I hear it from other people who are YouTubers all the time. They'll be like, oh, that person? They'll remember, like, oh, I blocked them years ago. I'm like, nah, dude, like, we're boys. He still says really mean shit. But like I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not encouraging people to do that, but I'm like, I don't know, man. I just try to find the good in people. So even if it's like somebody fucks up once, you can't just be like, oh, you're out of here. Like, you got to fuck up like half a dozen times at least. And then if you're like also funny, you can fuck up like a dozen times. You get like a little extra, you know? So it's like, I deal with it. Cammy, can you bring some disgusting Michelob Ultras for me, please?
That's pretty fucking disgusting.
Cam, Michelob Ultras, please. I'm almost out. Roland Estrada. I like that. Estrada is such a cool last name. Here, I'm gonna roll on. Here's the raffle right here. It'll say it's taking you to a house, but you also will win a house. So if you've entered at any point during this raffle, you're also entered to win $250,000 or a house in Florida. Your pick. You know, you can, because you can't expect everyone to just be like, oh, just move to Florida, or you know what I mean. So it's like it's either one. Like, you can be like, no, I'll just take the $250,000. So either one is possible. You just will have to pick. Not right away. Like, you can sleep on it, you know. But so if that's what will come up, it'll say like the Dream Home raffle or something like that. But that's where we're pulling from to win the Ducati. But even if you don't win the Ducati, you're still entered for that. So, dude, I don't like drinking Michelob Ultra. It's hard because sometimes I don't even want to show. Like, I don't even want to show it. I'm just like, oh, it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to drink Michelob Ultra.
Why?
Because I shouldn't be, because I shouldn't care. But there's like just so much stigma attached to it, where it's like, oh, near beer, mom beer, shit like that. Like, so I'm just like,
more than like Bud Light.
Maybe not as well. You know, a year ago, more than Bud Light. Now, yeah. Anyway, so it's like, it's still made by Budweiser. Everyone's like, Bud Light's gay. I'm like, you know, like half the beer in America is made by Budweiser. Everyone's like, I drink Corona and Modelo now. I'm like, that's made by Budweiser. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Budweiser was bought by a European company called InBev like forever ago. It's actually owned by, I think they're Belgian. InBev is. Mm-hmm. It might be German. They own like 50% of all the beer in the world. So it's like, it doesn't fucking matter, dude. You know what Bud Light was like? Bud Light's gay. That was like one person's decision in the marketing department who just like got away with it. And we're like, we're going to put this person on it. Love it or hate it. That was like one person. It makes me kind of feel bad for like everyone else who works there. Because I'm just like, that's a bummer, dude.
Now everybody's just scrambling.
Everyone's like, fuck this. And like some dude who's been working at Budweiser for like 20 years, just like pulling a lever in the Bud Light factory, is just like, damn, dude. I've been pulling this lever for 20 years now. Now I'm fucking gay? No one told me. I don't know. They're just like people who, if you think corporations give a fuck about anything, let alone your sexuality or your like of something, like you're a fool. I'm sorry. It's all marketing.
Yeah, corporations only really care about your sexuality as long as they can profit off of it.
But still, I'm not out here fucking smashing Bud Lights because I would be like, that would look gay. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I'm a victim of it too, dude. I'm not just, I'm like,
we're all victims.
Yeah,
here.
if someone else was drinking Bud Light, I wouldn't care. But like, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I am the problem. You know, it's the same thing with Michelob Ultra, which is the Budweiser product. It might as well be Bud Light. That I'm just like, dude, this looks so lame. I shouldn't care because I'm drinking it because it's the only beer I can drink because I'm trying to lose weight. And if you like, Mich Ultra has 2.5 carbs and it's 95 calories per beer. A normal beer is like insanely, it's like 3 times as much. It's like fucking 20 carbs, like fucking 300 calories. Like a beer has so many fucking calories in it. So I'm just like, that's what I gotta drink. It is what it is. It's like being diabetic or something.
Bro, could you imagine if marijuana had fucking calories? I'd be like obese. I'd be like the fattest person in the fucking
You'd be like that
world.
person, like when someone's in a house, like Alice in Wonderland, when her arms are sticking out of the house.
Yes.
I would like toss watermelons into your mouth from the top that were weed.
I'm so thankful that I don't have to worry about what strain of weed has the least amount of carbs. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, it'd be awful, dude. It's awful. I wish that beer didn't have carbs or calories. That would be amazing. It's very frustrating. But Michelob Ultra, it's like you can drink a 12-pack of Michelob Ultra and it's still your daily value of fucking calories. That's what you should eat in a day.
Oh fuck.
A whole 12-pack, yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
That's a lot.
1,200 calories or 100 each. Or 95, but, you know, might as well be. Like 1,200 is kind of low. 1,200 is like pretty low. Or no, was it 2,000? How many calories are you supposed to eat a day? I don't know.
I'd say someone my size is supposed to eat at 1,200 calories a day.
I guess maybe it's 2,000. I'm just saying, you can drink a 12-pack of Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, I think it's 2,000. It's like someone.
Yeah,
my
I'm not
size
saying
is
it's
supposed
good
to eat
for you
2,000.
because it's like it's empty calories, but you can drink a 12-pack, and I'd like to drink a lot of beers. I don't have like a beer. I like to drink like 10 beers, but I can drink a 12-pack of Michelob Ultra, which is usually what I do. Is I'll drink a 12-pack, and it's not like if I drink a 12-pack of Miller High Life. It's like 6,000 calories. It's insane. It's like eating 10 Big Macs. It's crazy.
That's insane. I couldn't imagine if I like smoked a few blunts and then that was 1,200 calories. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so full from smoking this blunt.
You're like, oh, dude.
Oh, I'm so bloated from the blunt.
Dude, you want some candy? You just smoke that blunt. You're like,
I
possibly.
couldn't.
I'm full of this weed. Yeah, it's a fucking bummer, dude. The beer thing is a real bummer. You could drink liquor, but I literally don't like it. I don't like drinking liquor. I guess I could maybe try. Like, but I'm just like, ugh. It's like a beer.
I don't know, but people are different when they drink liquor, you know? Like, what if you get all like
they're not. They're just
angry and you're like,
no, they're not different.
grr, I'm angry. That's what you're like.
People
when you're
say
angry.
that.
Yeah,
not.
you know.
That's a falsehood.
Are you sure?
Yes. Alcohol is alcohol. It affects your body exactly the same way. I just don't like the way that liquor tastes. For me, it's a serving size thing. So I can look at this and I say,
So you're telling me,
this beer is done.
Hold up. Go
It's
back.
like smoking a cigarette versus a vape. You know, a vape is never done. You don't put a vape out. You know, if you smoke a cigarette, you pull it out of the pack, you pack it, you light it, you smoke it, and then you put it out. It's a serving. When I drink a beer, I pull it out of the fridge, I drink it, I crush it, I throw the can away. That beer is done. With liquor, it comes out of the bottle and you make it like it never ends. And I don't like that. Like I'm just like, there's no end. I like the ritual of like counting.
You're telling me that liquor doesn't make you more angry than beer?
Anybody who says that is a liar.
So you're telling me not only was my ex a liar, but he was also an abusive drunk?
So what happens with liquor is it gets you drunk faster. So when you start to get drunk, you're on like, you've got two things fighting downward and you're like, which one's going to hit first? And that's both being tired. So the amount you've been awake, most people drink at the end of the day. You don't start drinking in the morning. Some people do. It's fun. Day drinking can be a good time, but most people start drinking when they're already at the end of the day. So you're already winding down. And so liquor is highly concentrated. So if you do a few shots, that's like drinking so many beers so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not winding down. You're not getting tired. You're not naturally like kind of aiming towards your bed.
Sure.
You're getting as drunk as you would be when you're so tired that you're not as combative or whatever, that you're that drunk while you've got that amount of energy. That's why drinking and cocaine mixes so well. Because you're just staying up. You're like, I have all the energy and all the alertness with all the, I don't even know, this might get to be monetized for saying that. I have all the energy while being awake still, while being drunk. And so that's what being drunk is like, it does make you tired. It's a depressant. It's also an accelerant. Like alcohol is at both times a depressant and a stimulant. It's both at the same time. One of the very few drugs it is. But if you take other stimulants while you're doing it, you get to a level of out of control while you still have so much fucking energy. And that's why I don't like liquor. Because I just don't like, that's why I don't like it. Because with beer, I know where this is going. I'm in control of this. I'm like it's like one step at a time. I'm like, all right, now we're here. And now we're here. And now we're here. As opposed to like taking shots where just like, now I'm fucking wild, dude. I'm a fucking wild animal. So
0 to 100 real quick.
Say they're like, oh,
Whole squad on that real shit.
I can't drink tequila. Or I can't drink this. Or I can't drink liquor. It makes me bad. It's like, nah, man, you're just fucking doing it wrong. Because some people can drink liquor. You just have to be able to control it. And it is a drug. Don't try to pretend like it isn't. Alcohol is a drug. And so if you're taking drugs that hit you in a massive way and change your consciousness and change the way you act massively very quickly, that's going to fucking change the way you act, dude. Don't try to fucking be like, oh, I can't drink liquor. It's like, nah, man, it's the same fucking drug. And it does not affect you any differently.
It's like doing dabs versus smoking weed, you know?
Yes.
Because like doing dabs is just concentrated marijuana, so that's pretty much the same thing, right?
That'd be the equivalent. It affects you no differently. It does exactly the same thing to you.
Dude, the comments have been unhinged today.
I like that.
I like it too. So like somebody earlier was just like, I'm addicted to masturbating. I'm like, okay.
You can be addicted to that?
First of all, I love that you're admitting that here with your like full last name. Like as your display name.
Yeah, with like John Jones.
Yeah, like
address.
Good for you, John Jones.
7205.
I love that you've opened up to us tonight. But somebody just commented, man, it's hard to crank your hog onto liquor.
It's not that hard to crank your hog. It's hard to have somebody else do it.
I just like love how open you guys are with just saying whatever the fuck comes to your mind, and you're just like,
I will tell you.
Hard to crank your hog when you get the liquor.
If you're full of liquor, if you're I'll even go a little bit further. If you got a nose full of dust and you're full of fucking liquor, you can fucking crank your hog just fine. You can get it out.
Unless
you
you're
can
gay.
get the poison out. Now, if somebody else has to do it, that could be a problem. Because they don't know what to do. It's like, it just becomes more complicated. You know, you're like, if you're fucking, you got a nose full of snow and you're fucking been drinking beers all night and you just want to like go home, light some candles, pour some wine, have a nice menage a moi, like you can get it out, dude. You can have a good time. But if somebody else, but you have to be more special about it. You got to like figure it out. You're like, all right, well, this is a little different. It's like playing a video game. It's like the last level in a video game, but you've been playing the video game your whole life.
You think it's like playing a video game for you. Imagine being the woman in the situation.
So
dude,
that's
it's like
what's the
playing
problem.
the video game, but it's on like expert mode. It's
Right.
on legendary mode.
If you're a girl,
and also like
if you're a girl and you want to crank a hog, like you want to crank somebody's hog, and they've been fucking on the
and they're on
snow,
drugs,
and they're on the fucking beer all night.
like good fucking luck.
Good
dude.
luck.
First of
You're
all,
playing the video
go
game.
home alone.
You're playing the video game on legendary, blindfolded, and the person who invented the game is watching you. You're like, it's stressful,
And they've never
dude.
even really beat it, you know?
That's what I mean. It's fucking. I'm not making this up, dude. You can get it out. It's just harder, dude.
I think we have guessed.
You last longer with alcohol.
Yeah, see, everyone's just really opened up all of a sudden.
Well, it's fucking true. These are some
No, it's
universal
fucking true.
These are some universal truths.
These are
man.
the universal truths.
Oh my god!
He didn't see me, did he?
I didn't
I
expect
don't
you to
think
come.
so.
Yeah, that's what all the girls say to me when I fucking am really drunk.
Hi.
I got rained on like 3 times and my battery died, but it started again.
Like with money or by God?
So comment on this, Cammy. We were just saying, if you've been out all night drinking and partying as a dude, got a nose full of snow, drinking all night, if you just jack off, you can get it out because you know how to play that game. Like, you know what to do. But if you're a girl and you're trying to get the poison out of a dude who's been fucking drinking all night, it's like playing a video game on expert mode, blindfolded, while the dude who invented the video game is watching you.
And it's just easier to go home at that point.
Yeah, just give up, dude.
Like, give up and go home.
Watch a comedy special on Netflix.
Yeah. Or just hit up some other guy on your way home. I've done that before, too.
Have you really done that?
I've absolutely done that before. Like, I did not enjoy my night with a guy, so on my way home
Oh my
from
gosh,
Pinellas
shit.
County, I hit up another dude on the way home, and he answered, and I was like, skirt! Yeah, dude, I'm a hoe. I got hoes. Hoes. In different area codes.
That bug just scared the fuck out of me.
Area codes.
Who does that? Dude, this little bug.
Oh, yeah, the fake bug there.
Dude, that scared me.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I like plastic bugs and putting them places for
I
people to
love
freak out about.
I love listening to your voice
Do you?
through earphones. Yeah,
It's pretty soothing.
it's so soothing.
Okay, well, everybody, welcome to ASMR with Cammy and her fingernails.
Just relax. I'm gonna take a little bit. Okay, everyone feel better? Good.
I do.
I just pulled that right out.
I feel better.
Do you? Okay, good. I'm glad.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
didn't
That was
know-
like the perfect
I
glug.
didn't know if that was gonna work or not. That was really funny. Oh shit, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's up with my battery. It didn't start, but it had like a little jumper box, and it's like
Mhm.
corroded. I probably just need a new battery, but it started as soon as Rudy got there. It started. I was like, "Oh, sorry, babe. Thanks, though." He was gonna come, but he like literally came. He had no shirt on, had his flippers on, little like tiny shorts on, like he normally does, and he's like high as fuck, and he's like, babe, I'm so fucking hungry. I'm gonna go cook. And I was like, okay, I'll be there in a little bit. I was like, he's starving, dude. He's starving. So
That's cool. It's fine.
I just gulped the Corona so perfectly, and I didn't know it was gonna work, and it was neat.
I'll watch it.
Why are you drinking out of her cup?
What?
Support.
It just
Support
doesn't
fun.
matter. We live together. I drink out of his cups.
True. Does everyone like your hair, Shay?
A lot of people are.
Yeah.
About it.
Oh my god.
No
you're
one's upset about it. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
right. She looks so fucking cute. So cute. Do you want to sit back down?
No, you sit down for a
Do you
while.
want to sit on my lap?
I don't. I mean, I would. I don't think you'd like it so much.
Oh my god. Are you sure? Come to mama.
No. Can we, let me grab another set of headphones. Because those are easy to plug in.
Well,
Mic is hard.
Yeah, well,
Also, like, we gotta wrap it up.
yeah, we're wrapping it
I'm
up. This
not,
is
like,
the end of the stream.
I brought you beer and I wanted to say hi. And I just wanted to.
Everyone go subscribe to Cammy.
Everyone go subscribe to Cammy right now. If you're not subscribed to
Yes,
Cammy,
please.
please go do it.
Let me borrow those earphones. I'll fucking sit back.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.
Or to fucking break everyone's heart and be
You
like,
break everyone's heart.
oh, they had to break their heart to be like,
Oh.
Cammy's got to fucking BF,
And that you're
dude.
domesticated.
Yeah, she's domesticated. She's got to
Domesticated,
BF,
but
dude.
I want steak.
You've gone
Yeah.
domestic, dude.
It's all right, though, because I just was like, don't worry, she still parties.
Yeah, I'm still fucking. I'm gonna go eat some steak and get some.
Yeah.
Though.
Well, no, well, you leaving?
Yeah,
Well,
she's
say
going to get
goodbye.
domesticated.
I have to finish the beer.
Yeah, okay. I was like, don't worry, Cammy still parties. We've still got plenty of content both on and off YouTube that's coming out. Like, don't worry your pretty little heads. It's all a lot of fun.
Such good shit, and there's more stuff now. If you'd like to go look at it.
I just want to, before we leave, I just want everyone to know the whole reason we came here, even though we've talked about like ridiculousness the whole time, which is fine because I love being ridiculous, is we have less than 24 hours left if you would like to win the Ducati or the Goldwing, but I recommend the Ducati. 100% of all proceeds go to Forgotten Angels, and all our shit talking, all our beer drinking, all of our fucking drug use, all of our sexual deviancy, all of these things aside, what we really care about is helping people who have less than us. And that's what Forgotten Angels is. It's people who've aged out of the foster care system, certainly, but Dave and Cindy help so many people more than that. And what I trust Dave and Cindy. They do the right thing. They know what to do. And they know who to help and how to help them. And they're okay. Like, no other people would want to work with us. They wouldn't want to do it. But Dave and Cindy understand, even though that they're basically perfect, they understand that people aren't perfect. So they accept people how they come to them. They can look inside them and go, you're a good person, even though it's a long, tangled road to get there. And that's very special and very important to me, and it's changed my whole life. And that's what we've always kind of tried to share with you guys, is there's a lot of charities out there. You can do a lot of good things. You can spend your money and give extra to a charity in a lot of different ways. But this is one that understands that the road to salvation and the road to being a good person is not a straight line. It's not easy. It's long and twisted and weird. And you got some moss hanging off your shoulder when you get to the end. And so we're not perfect people, and we do weird shit. And we have a little too much fun, and we laugh too loud. And that's why we always say we are bad people doing good things. And just because we're bad people doesn't mean that we can't affect change in this world. And we are. And I love that. And that brings us all together and lets us know that even though the rest of the world might look at us and say that we aren't people who can affect change, we aren't people who can do good things, we aren't people who can change the world, we know that we are. And despite everything else that surrounds us, and despite all of our deviancy and our fun times and everything else that we're not willing to change, that we're not willing to compromise on, that doesn't mean that we can't do good things, and we are. And this is proof positive of that. And it makes me feel very good. And it makes me very proud of every single person out there who has donated. It makes me feel very proud of every single person who has shared it or told somebody about it, because there's more ways to help besides just monetarily. And I think that you guys should be proud of yourselves. That you might have dropped out of high school, you might have got yelled at by the guidance counselor, you might have a bad relationship with your family, you might get looked down on by people who walk by you on the street, but you can know that you are doing a good thing. And when I look at you, that's who I see. Unless you got a big old set of titties, and then all I see is cleavage. So click the link. And I think that's going to about do it, guys. It was good hanging.